and I was coming up from Florida on Friday to go hiking the Appalachian Trail. I got up here to the North Carolina, Tennessee area at about 12:30, so early Saturday morning. I was parking my car at a parking lot where we were going to be leaving a car, and I'd passed the parking lot, so I was doing a U-turn to go back to it. And as I was doing that U-turn, a vehicle approached from behind me. The vehicle let me go ahead and finish my U-turn, and as I was driving up to that vehicle, the gentleman in the vehicle stuck his hand out and kind of waved me down. I pulled up alongside of the vehicle. It looked like a Ford F-150 truck. It was white. I was in a car, so I was lower than the vehicle. I rolled my window down, and I started talking with the gentleman. I could tell right away that something wasn't right with him. It took him a second to get anything out, and then he said, "Man, I'm lost." And I thought, I was kind of lost myself. I thought maybe he was another hiker looking for the same parking lot. And I said, "Well, I'm not from around here, but what are you trying to find?" And he said, "Man, I need to go to California." And I was like, "Wow, well, I don't know the directions to California." But he said, "Yeah," he said, "Me and my girlfriend had a fight. And man, I love her. And she called me, and I need to go out to California to see her." And I said, "Well, man, I-40 is right there." We were right next to I-40. And I said, "You can take I-40 west, and it'll get you to California." And he said, "No," he said, "I think this road that we're on, I'm just going to take it to California." And that was Waterville Road. When I got off the phone with FBI, I looked at some more pictures, and I saw a profile view of Brian. And that's how I was kind of looking at him, because he was in his truck, so most of the time I was seeing the side of his face. And when I saw that profile view, I was like, I'm absolutely 100% sure that was the guy. My heart was thumping. And I immediately called the FBI back, and I said, "Listen, I just called you guys, but I'm telling you, this was the guy." And so the lady, first time I spoke with a man, second time was a lady. She again took my information. I was sitting there in this parking lot. I'm like, "What do I do now?" And I was like, "Well, no one's calling me." So I called 911. At that time, I was in Tennessee, so I got the Tennessee 911. I called and spoke with the operator there. She took my information. Again, nobody was calling me back. I'm sitting there for an hour now. And so I got in my car, and I actually drove back by the site where I had saw him, just to see if I could see him again. At that time, I was in North Carolina, so I picked up the phone and called 911 in North Carolina.
Okay, I think that was the end of it. Yeah, wow. And this was the crazy part of it, with the gentleman there. He saw him at near the Appalachian Trail here, and now this was all over social media. And for a minute, people were saying, like, is it fake news? Because I'm not gonna disrespect World News on here on YouTube, but I didn't want to give any false information, so that's why I was like, let me look into this. But it seems pretty legit, because some people was like, "Oh, Dog the Bounty Hunter found him," or it's like these clickbait titles. But this is really interesting though, because I had a feeling that he could be either like in Cuba or the Appalachian Trail, because remember, Gabby's best friend stated that he likes to go to the Appalachian Trail. He actually camped there for months now. And the thing is, Appalachian Trail is like 2,220 miles. Okay. You can get there. Actually, the start of it's from Springer Mountain, Georgia, and you can get all the way there to Maine, actually, from the tip of Maine. But, it seemed like the guy is, it's a little different, when you got the FBI and you got law enforcement, you a fugitive, and people are looking for you. The whole world is looking for you. You're not going to be camping at peace. So, hopefully, Dog, the Bounty Hunter and the FBI, I guess they had a hard time giving them back, or I don't know if the FBI is going to really contact this hiker that seen them, but because I know they don't want to waste resources. But then again, like, it's not far-fetched. I think Dog the Bounty Hunter was actually making a trip to the Appalachian Trail to go ahead and find and pursue Brian Laundrie. So hopefully this will be a good lead. This was like Saturday morning, and he trying to get to California, so he in the he in the backwoods, back road. So they got to get him white Ford F-150. And I don't know how he got the pickup truck. I don't know if it's from a family member, a relative, or anything. So and that's gonna raise some questions when they get him. So it's only a matter of time. The good thing is, if this is really true, he's not at a different country. That's just a beautiful thing. So he's not in international waters. That it won't be as difficult. So I'm expecting for them at least to get him like this week or next week, man. So we gotta really see. It's turning up right now in the Brian Laundrie's house. People still protesting. People from all over the world is coming over there, just yelling. Like, I would hate to be the neighbors over there. I'm like, man, I get it. It's unfortunate, but the yelling probably gets annoying after a while. But well, we'll see, man. Hopefully, I'm gonna continue to give information here until this case is solved, and like I said, until they find them, and then if they do a trial, which they should, and I'm going ahead and cover that. But that's all I really have to say. I just thought this was a very interesting lead. And this goes to show you that people are social media, and people are actually learning more and more about this case here. And this is one of the reasons why I'm actually posting this on my social media account. So for people from all over can see this. If people don't know little information or don't have enough time or care to learn more about this case, I'm like, hey, we got a fugitive out here. This is pretty a lot of them out there, but this one is a very high value case here. So and also too with the Daniel Robinson situation. So I'm gonna continue to do this in out of respect for the Gabby Petito family and the people that's already missing. And one more thing I'm gonna say, which is really good, that Gabby Petito's father said, at least you said only on the bright side, even though his daughter is deceased, but he will say is that because of her passing, it has really influenced, and it made I say the law enforcement to go ahead and take all these missing cases a lot serious, so and people, coming together in a weird way. So, but we'll see, man. That's all we have to say. Y'all continue to like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Tell me if you think this lead is legit. I won't say it's far-fetched. At this point, they've been looking for him for weeks. So let's go see, man. That's all. So we have to say. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video. I'm out. Deuces.